Miss Parks, Avery, how are you? Avery, write down your results for your state. What state you in, Avery? Salome Chin, what state you in? Ohio. Carmine. Write down the states. Avery, Salome, yes. Carmine, North Carolina. Write down the results that came out today and last night, Carmine. Salome, okay, you New York, okay. The 127 in New York today. Shane Price, how are you? California, you gotta join the membership. Yeah, you gotta join. Look, very simple, look. To become a member, you go right on the platform. It comes out to like 30 cents a day. $8.99. Winner, 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 winner. Keisha. Yes, definitely, Avery. This is for the group chat. What we doing now, but this is gonna go private. This is open for everybody now to watch, but this is gonna go private. And if you're not a member, you ain't gonna be able to see it. Keisha, how are you? Finally. Yes, this is not private. It's a private chat for the members, but it's over 100 of us here when we do this. If you want a private one-on-one, this is a different price. This is not the same price as this. For a one-on-one just with me with no interruptions, this is how you contact me. $8.99 is for this, for the private group chat. Group. One-on-one is not the same price. Keisha, let's do it. I appreciate you for joining. Yes, Carmine, we're gonna do it. So whoever wants a one-on-one with no interruptions for 1 hour is actually done on a Zoom. 1 hour, you can ask me anything about this. There's steps to this. So this is the info. If you want a one-on-one, this is my email. There's steps to this. Step 1 is the rundown. Step 2 is your mirror numbers. Step 3 is the date sum. Step 4 is your hit sum. Step 5 is the location. Step 6 is your patterns. This is what I teach everybody. So whoever wants to learn this, you want to do this the correct way, the rundown is the simplest part. Learning it. Front and mirror. Front and mirror. That's step 1. Step 2, your mirror numbers. This is the reflection to every number. 3 is your date sum. 4 is your hit sum. This is your GPS to your next winning number. Your location. I'm going to teach you how to locate it. 6 is your patterns. Email email me. Email me and we can discuss that. I can't discuss this here on YouTube. Email me and I'll give you all the info, whoever's interested. This is a private one-on-one on a Zoom chat. Just remember, if you do either one, you win once, it pays this. You win once with me, just win once. It pays your membership for the month, $8.99. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Just remember, you're paying $8.99. You just win once. Just once you need to win. It pays your membership. $8.99. And I guarantee you're going to win more than once. You could actually go on yes, you could read the comments on YouTube. You could read the comments on TikTok. You could read the comments on Instagram. So, again, if you become a member, you win once, it pays this. You want a private one-on-one, you're investing in yourself. You're not throwing money away. You're investing in yourself to learn something, to give you, to learn how to win. So you invest in this, you win once, you get your money back. Yes. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, but I just started going live now. Welcome, welcome, Bonneville. Definite. Welcome. Welcome here, Definite. Zenobia, yes. Bonneville, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So there's 2 ways of doing it. Through a group, privately, it's going to be 100 of us. And this right here, if it's 100 of us here in a group, I treat everyone here equal. But if you don't want no interruptions, right here, you'll learn faster here because you got no interruptions. I'm teach you, you got me for 1 hour. And I'll teach you the steps on doing this. Step 1, I'll show you the tricks to this. This is how I was taught. Step 1, step 2 is your mirror numbers. Yes, definite. Yes, whenever you're ready, I tell everybody, you're investing in yourself. You win, it pays itself. What are you going to learn here? South Carolina, welcome. It pays for itself. Think about it. $10, $8.99. I just went once. It pays for itself. Comes out, you know what it comes out to? If you do the math, 30 cents times 30 days, it comes out to 30 cents a day. I think it's a good investment for 30 cents a day. 30 cents, $9. You never know. You might learn something and you might, yes. But you could read the comments, what people are saying about this. You could go for yourself. Go on TikTok. Yes, go on TikTok. Look, you could go on TikTok. I go there live at 7 o'clock. Go on TikTok and read it. This account, I just opened this account up 2 months ago. Look how many followers I got already. If this wasn't working, no one would follow me. People are following me because they see this is working. Yes. So you could go, look, I go live here, but I go live here. Yes. I go live here seven days a week. Yes. And on YouTube, I go 3 days a week because the price is different on TikTok. I'm there 12 and at 7 o'clock, I go live on TikTok. 2 times a day I go. So if you're interested, whoever's interested, listen, I'm showing you where you could get. Everyone has a choice, yes or no. Just remember, when you invest in something, you got to get something out of it. You got to learn something to give you what? To make money. Just remember, look, if you want to join here on TikTok, remember, only have 1 account. So you can read this clearly. Make sure if you're following me, you make sure you're following that account with this many followers. Okay? Numbers with Dave with 300 followers. That's not me. I only have one account on TikTok. I have one account on TikTok, one on Instagram, and one on YouTube. One account. Thank you, Keisha. Yes, I tell everybody, you know, you're investing $9. You never know. You might learn something. You might learn something. Just remember, you join for the $8.99. You only need to win one time with me. It's going to pay that $8.99 back. So you got to get me for free after you win. But for the private one-on-one, it's a separate charge. So if you want me, no interruptions, you want to speed everything up and learn this faster, this is what you need to do. This is my email, and we could discuss. It's very simple. So we're going to do this right now. I'm going to just show you. I want you to see how this is working. Yes, clearly. It doesn't matter what state I'm doing. I will show you how this is working. Very simple. Step one, we're going to do what state we're going to do first. I'm going to show you. It doesn't matter what state. And I'll show you. I'm going to show you clearly. It doesn't matter. Always remember, it doesn't matter what state you're doing. Keep that in your mind. See, like for New York, for today, I'm going to show you New York first. For New York, very simple. I'm going to just give you a quick rundown. Look, today in New York, the last number that came out, you got to keep your day results with the day results and your night results with the night results. That's the way I was taught. Yes, Avery, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just first do New York. I'm going to do 3 states I'm going to do. I'm going to first do New York because I'm already here. Look, I just want to just show you real quick. We're doing day with day. The last number that came out in New York, I want you to see this. I want you to see this clearly. In New York, we're doing day with day. So the last number, you can look. Whoever wants to look, you go to Google and you go into the results. You can see it for yourself. 088 came out. So if you know your mirror numbers, the mirror number to the 8 is what? It's the 3. See it? The mirror number. That's the reflection to the 8. So that's the what? 038. So I want you to see this. So the 038. See it here? 038. Follow it like a V. Now today for New York, today's hit sum was the 6. See it? 038. The day sum was the 6. And one number came out of New York. Whoever's there from New York, look at it. This is what came out. We're doing day with day, guys. 088 is the 3. The 3 is the 8. Today's date sum was the 6. What came out of New York off the last number that came out? This is the 088. See it here with the zeros at? There goes the date sum, the 6. What number came out of New York? I want you to see how this is working. Doesn't matter. I'm going to show you and teach you how every number is always holding hands with each other. So New York, anyone from New York? Yes, Keisha, I know you was there. Keisha, now look. 8, the 3 is the 8. So whoever doesn't understand this, the mirror to the 8 is the 3. These are the reflections on each number. The 730 rundown does not do the doubles. So we got to convert that 8 to a 3. So that's the 830. You see here, 830? And what's right next door? The date sum for today. Today in New York, date sum. Everywhere today's date sum is the 6. There goes the winning number. Look, right off here. Look, 712. You see it here clearly? Look, right off the last number. Look, 712. see it? Clearly, this is New York. You can look at the results. So the day sum for today was the 6. The hit sum is the number that comes out. You understand? This is how it goes. There's different factors to this. So New York gave 880. So that's the 8:30 yesterday during the day. You keep your day results with the day and your night results with the night. You got to keep it separate. And what came out today? Look, 712. It's like a runaway train. Look at it. 880, 712. Touching the 6. Today's day sum is the 6. And down here, touching both 6. Look, today's day sum is the 6. So I'm going to show you how you get the day sum. The month is the 8. And today's date is what? What's today's date is, guys? Today's the 8. Okay? So this is for the date sum. This is how you get the date sum. 8 and 8 is 16. In Lotto math, you don't add after you actually get to your number. You got to eliminate the left-hand number, and this is your date sum. You always eliminate the left-hand number. This is the date sum for today for everywhere. New York, California, North Carolina, Florida, everywhere. Today's the 6. Tomorrow's the 7. Every day, this is actually the house number. This is what they call it, the house number. So today was the 6. You see the 6? And there goes the winning number for New York. Look at the 6 touching the 217. Look, up here and down here. You see it clearly? Touching each other. Look. If today was the 6, yesterday was the 5. See the 5? And yesterday was what? 0, 8, 8. Touching the 5. Touching the 5. See the 0 touching the 5. Okay, so you guys already see that. I'm just showing you. This is how you get the day sum. You add up both days and you don't add. You always eliminate. So 8 and 8 is 16. You got to eliminate always the left-hand number. You got to concentrate on the right-hand number. All right, what's the next day I'm going to do? That was New York. I'm going to show you. Look, I'm going to just show you real quick before we get the next day. What's day we going to do next? This is Michigan. $229 last night and $328. Okay. $229 last night. And today was the 328. So last night and today. Correct? So last night was the 229 and today was the 328, correct? So how it goes? What was today's number? Let's start with that. What was today's number? Because we're going to do the nighttime because we're going into the nighttime. Or whatever number you want. The day number was 504. What came out last night in your state? Okay. Last night was the 328. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you for your info. I'm going to show you now. Clearly, I'm going to show you how every time, every number is always attached. So I'm going to show you clearly. Simple. This is last night. And today was the 504. So now this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to break it down. 504. This is how you're going to do it. 504 was today's number. And last night was the 328. Okay, so now this is today's number. So now this is how you're going to do it. The 328 that came out last night, you're going to add it. So you can see how you got this number. Now look, I'm going to show you. It doesn't matter. Look. 328. You see it? 328. What's right next door to it? Look. Top and bottom. 328. See the 540? 328. 328. Look at it. Attached. 328. 328. What's in the middle? The 540. So it doesn't matter. You see it? So there's a front part and the mirror part. You got to concentrate on the mirror part. So now look. 823, 540. You see it? I'm going to show you. It doesn't matter what state. So now look. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. I'm going to teach you a trick here. This is how we got the 540 from last night's number, the 328. The 328 came out last night. We're going to add that number up completely. 8 plus 2 plus 3 equals what? 8 plus 2 plus 3 equals what? This is how I want everybody to see it, how this is working. Yes. 13. Now, the date sum, we don't add. The hit sum, the number we add up completely. So 1 plus 3, 4. So this is your hit sum. You go up 1, 4, 5. The mirror to the 4, 5. Yes, correct. So the mirror, yes. Then you go up 1. You always go up 1. That's to lock in the number, the 4, 5. So this is from last night. Like say, yes. If you add up the number, 1 plus 3 is 4, then you go up 1, 4, 5. Then the mirror to the 4, 5 is what? What's the mirror to the 4, 5? Look at it. I'm going to show you. What's the mirror to the 4, 5? Yes. There you go, 9 0. So now look. So now you already got the 9 0. So now you got to go back to the rundown. Now you got to look for the 9 0 in the middle. 9 0. The front and the back. 9 0 4 5. Do you see the winning number right there? Look. This is your location. 9 0 4 5. Today's the 6th. Look at the number right there. Look. So if your hit sum is 9 0 4 5, they gave you the whole number. Right there, the 450. But do you see? Always remember the way you got this number is from the number that came out last night, the 823. You're gonna add that number up. You add that number up. It gave you the 4 and the 5. 4 5 9 0. To make it easier, you stay in one location. So your last number that came out is the 823. But your hit sum is 9045. There's your winning number. You see it? Miss Patterson, I want everyone to see it. Because remember, always the number's always attached to the winning number. You know, they don't want people like us learning this. They want people playing their birthdays. They want people playing their anniversaries. They want people playing a dream book. They don't want people with a structure like this. They don't want people learning this. You know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say it. Yes, I don't want to. Yes. They always touch. 9 0 was the hit sum. 4 5. So now for tonight, what you do? What was the number for tonight? I'm going to show you. So the number for tonight, so the last number that came out was the 504. You said, no, correct? So what? 504 equals what? Ms. Bonville, what that equals to? The 504. 5 plus 0 plus 4. Yes, correct. So now look, 9, and you go up 1. What's next after 9? Yes. 9, 0. So that's for tonight. Your hit sum for tonight is this. I want you to see this. They didn't even move. Look. For tonight, the same hit sum for tonight. The day number, the 823 that came out last night, gave you the 9045 for the hit sum. For tonight, the same number, the 9045. They stood right here. They dropped the anchor for tonight's number is right here, right in this area. They didn't go nowhere. The 540 is the 9. For location, it's 890, 345. This is the area here for tonight. Yes, right there. Yes, Miss Patterson, yes. Always remember this. The two numbers are your hit sum, the 9045. You always add the number on top for location, 890, 345. That's the 890. This is the location you're in for tonight. Yes, I want you to do great with this. I want everybody to learn this. Because I guarantee you, when I first learned this, I didn't have a clue. But I was determined to learn it. Determined. And I learned it. Anybody could do this. Anybody. Anybody can learn this. When I first started doing this, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Anybody can learn this. It's what you put into this. Whatever you put into this is what you're going to get out of it. You don't put nothing into this, you ain't going to get nothing out of it. But you put your time and you're determined to learn it, of course you're going to learn it. Anybody can learn this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you when I first started I knew everything. No, I was determined to learn it. I learned everything step by step. I learned the rundown first, step 1. Then I said after I learned it, I'm going to learn step 2. I learned the mirror numbers. Then I learned step 3. You got to learn everything by steps if you want to do this right. And always remember, whatever state you're playing in, if you're playing in your state, like New York, there's 2 drawers. You're going to keep your day results in one notebook, your night results in another notebook. By you doing that, you're going to start seeing what? The patterns. By keeping the numbers separated. You keep your day results in one notebook, all your day results. Your night results, you keep it in another notebook. Whatever happens during the day has nothing to do with the night. Always remember that. Whatever you do here, always keep it separate. What's the next thing I'm going to do? Doesn't matter. I'm going to show you. Every number's always attached. Every number's always attached. They're always holding hands. They're always holding hands with each other. You can see it. Anybody can learn this. Anybody. Anybody. It's whatever you put into this. You only put 5 minutes a day into this, that's what you're going to get. But if you're determined to learn this, I guarantee you're going to learn it. What's the next state? Tell me. I'm going to do the next state. South Carolina, definite. You're next. And thank you for joining. Give me the results, what came out during the daytime and the nighttime. Georgia, you're next, definite. I ain't forget you. Georgia's next after this state. So the numbers that came out in your state, and I'll do your state. Okay, now Georgia, 202. So 202, that state gives a lot of doubles. So you got to see that. You got to see in your state, that state, Texas, they give a lot of doubles. So what you got to do? You got to get Bet Any Sport. I don't know you guys are familiar with that. Bet Any Sport. Here, you can play any state. This is what I do. When a state are drawing doubles, you can play another state. That's why you got to learn this. It doesn't matter what state you're doing. By playing in this app, it's not an app. You got to go online. You can play any state. So in your state, there's a lot of doubles. You could play it in another state. You could play Florida, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, California, any state. So 202099. So the 202 was last night and the 099. So the 202 is what? What's the 202, guys? We're going to do it. Look, I want everybody to see this. The 202 is what? What's the mirror to the 2? Because you know the 730 doesn't give the doubles. You got to convert that to what? You got to convert that 2 to a what? A 7. 702? And what's this number? The 099. What's the mirror to the 9? What's the mirror to the 9? You guys see it? The 4. So that's 094 and 702. So last night they had the 702. I want you guys to see that it doesn't matter what state I'm doing. It's harder in my state. It does not matter, guys. Okay, I want you guys to see this. So now it's the front side. Look, I want you to see this. It's the front side now. Look. We're looking for what? Look at the numbers we're looking for. We're looking for 720 and 094. Now look. See the V? 720. Now the 720, what is the 720 if you add up the 720? All the 202, what is that? You add that up, what that gives you. You guys see it? You guys are on point. So that's the 9. What's the mirror to the 9? It's the 4, yes. So now look, the 720, look at it, 720. So now the hit sum is now 90. And what was the number that came out? Look at it. It was a double. Look, 094. Look at it clearly. The 099 is the what? The 9 is the 4. 094. Look, this is the location they're in. 094. Look, going up. Look at it. 270. 094. Look at that, guys. That same 0. They used that same 0 for the last 2 drawings in Georgia. Look at it. I want you guys to see it. The last 2 drawings. So now look, the last number that came out was what? The 099. So what's that? 099 is going to give you what? Let's get the next winning number. Look, 099 was the last number that came out. So 9 and 9 is what? 9 and 9 equals what? 18, guys? 18. And you're going to always add this number up to a single digit. Yes, 18. So now 1 and 8 This is not a single digit. There's two numbers here. So 1 and 8 equals what? 9. And you go up 1. If you go up 1 to lock in the number, what's the next number after the 9? You see it? Then you got to go up 1 to lock in the number. So you already know the head sum is 9. You go up 1 is the 0. There you go. 9, 0. So now for tonight for Georgia, you're going to get 9, 0, 4, 5. That's the head sum for tonight. You're going to see it clearly. So you could go here. Look, 9, 0, 4, 5. Right here, right in the area. You could play it either way you want to play. You could go 4, 5 here. Always in the middle of the number. See the 4, 5 or the 9, 0. It's the same exact numbers, guys. Look at it. See the 730? That's the 285. 841 is the 396. 952 is the 407. These are the same exact numbers, guys. It's just the front, and this is the middle part. Look at it. You guys see it? 174 is what? 629. 063 is the 518. So you're going to go 4590, Georgia. This is the location. Front and mirror part for tonight. Yes, Avery, you on point. Yes. So now for tonight, you got 4590. Today is the 6th. Day sum is the 6. See the 6 over here next to the 4, 5? The 6 next to the 9, 0. Now, Avery, what was the last number that came out for this drawing right here? What was the last number that came out? What was the last number that came out in the drawing that's coming out? That came out. We're looking for, what's your next drawing? The evening or the night number? Because you got 3 drawings in your state, no? So what's the next number that came out? Give me 1 second. I have someone. Yes, give me the number because someone is knocking on my door. Definite. So what was the last number that came out? Okay, that was the 099. So what came out before the 099? So you could track it. So you can know what location they're in. You got to always keep night with night, day with day. So you got 3 drawings. You got night, day, evening. So that was the last number that came out? Before the 099. So it was the 155, so that's the 150. Oh, okay. So for tonight, this is the location, 4590. So whatever you're playing here, it's the same exact number. So if you're playing 852, that's what? 307. You see here, 307. So it's not a lot of numbers, guys. It's just the front and the mirror part. Oh, it doesn't post at 7 o'clock? Okay. Just remember, what you're looking at here, you're only looking at what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's only 18 numbers. and how you pinpoint it by you're eliminating numbers down here, because if the hit sum is 4 or 5, you're only concentrating up here. You're not worrying about down here. So you got to separate it in blocks. 3, 3, and this is the same thing, but it's the mirror part, guys. 3, 3. Avery, you're gonna get them tonight. 852. I like 852 in your state. 852, 850. But if you're playing 852, you gotta play 307. I like that in your state. 850 is the what? 305. 850 is the 305. Right in this area. You got to play off the last number that came out. Who's next? What's the next state I'm going to do? Avery, let's get them tonight. What's the next state I'm going to do? Ohio. Samuel. Then South Carolina. Have your results ready. Ohio and South Carolina. You got the results. What came out in the day and what came out at night. I'm going to do Ohio first. Samuel, how are you? Good evening, everybody. It's Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Yes. Here in New York, it's been raining. Thirsty Thursday. Have a good lemonade, glass of wine, whatever you want. Glass of water. So Ohio had 4:35 in the evening, and today they have the 7:20. Okay. So they got running numbers. The running numbers are the 4:35. 4:35. 4:35 and 7:20. How many draws are in Ohio? It's only 2? South Carolina is 978-645. What's that? Day? What was the last number that came out? So you guys got 2 draws? Remember, so this came out, the 435 came out last night, and this is day. Start keeping the results separate. Get 2 notebooks. Yes, the midday was the 7:20, and the night is 4:35. Keep them separate. Okay, 978. Perfect. Even your state, I'm gonna do Ohio first. Always keep them separate. By you keeping them separate, you can start seeing what numbers they're using. In New York, if you look at the results in New York, they're only using the 8s, the 3s, the 0s, the 1s. You got to look at that. That's why I could teach you tricks with this. You got to look at the day sum. The day sum, by writing this down, by you keeping this down, remember the day sum, today's the 6th. Yesterday was the 5. Tomorrow's the 7th. That's the day sum. By you writing down the results, you're going to see how they doing in your state. You understand what they doing in Ohio, what they doing in New York. So they're probably using the date sum maybe every other day. So if you know that, if you know in your state they're using the date sum every other day, by you doing that, Ms. Parks, you start eliminating numbers. So you know they're using the date sum every other day. I'm gonna eliminate this number here. So you got a smaller cost that you got to play. You're eliminating a number. That's why by writing down the results, this is what I tell everybody. This is how I was taught. It makes it easy because in your state, you're noticing by you not writing it down, you're not going to remember. By you writing it down and looking at your chart and looking at your records, you're seeing in your state, they're using the day sum every other day, for an example. Or they're using it every 2 days. You start seeing a pattern like that, what you do? You have an advantage. You're not going to use that number. If today's the 7 and you see they're using that number every 2 days, the day sum, you eliminate the 7. That's what I do. That's what I do here in New York. Yes, Ms. Parks, I want anybody can learn this. Just the way I learned it, everyone can learn it as well. Doesn't make any difference from me to you to anybody that's listening. You can learn it too. It's what you put into it. Yes. Whatever you put into this is what you're gonna get out of it. If you don't put nothing into this, you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Why I'm not learning, why I'm not this, you gotta put your effort. When I first learned this, I was determined to learn this. Determined. I was saying, no, I'm gonna learn it. Step by step. There's 6 steps to this. 6 steps to this. Step 1 is this. This is how anybody can do this. Anybody. So now we're gonna do Ohio. Look, I'm gonna show you. Ohio had 435 and the 720. So it doesn't matter. Look, 435, right next door is the 720. Look at it, doesn't matter. It's always connected. The numbers are always attached. Always. So look, 435 last night. You see it right next door? 720. So if this number came out last night, so you got to add this number, the 534. So you could get, by you adding this number up, the night number to give you one number for today. The number that came out today. The 534 equals what, guys? 5 plus 3? Ms. Parks, add this number up and I can show you a trick. Yes, that's 8, that's 12. So now that 12, what are you going to do with that 12? That's not a single digit. What are you going to do now? That's not a, Sam, that's not a single digit. You got to add that number. 1 plus 2? That's not a single digit. There's 2 numbers here. There you go. Now, that's a single digit. 3. Then you got to go up 1. Always go up 1. Always go up 1. This is going to be our little trick. You ain't learning from me. Yeah, definite. You go up 1. So now the hit, yes, the hit sum is 3, 4. You understand? Always remember that you always go up a number. And what's here? Look, I want you to see this. Look at the trick. So if the hit sum is 3, 4, see the number right next door? Look, 3. You know the location is here. By you getting that 3, 4, this is your target area. 3, 4. So you're gonna just play here. Look, 3, 4, and what came out today in Ohio? Yes. Yes, Samuel. So this is your target. This is your GPS. It's like driving a car without a GPS. This is your GPS. You're not gonna get lost. So this came out last night, but the hit sum for today for Ohio was 3, 4. Yes. There you go, Samuel. 3, 4, and what came out? Look, right next door. Look at it. See it? Like a V. This is your location. I know you clearly see it, guys. I want you guys to see it. 3, 4. There goes the 720. Always add up the number. And the number's 95% of the times, the number's right next door. I know you guys see it clearly. It doesn't matter. But this is how I teach people how to do this. There's a lot of tricks to this. But when you learn this, yes, you're going to start seeing it. More and more every day, it's going to start making more sense. That's why I tell people, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself because it's going to be worth it because you win. win $100, $200, it's gonna pay for itself. You're only paying $8.99 a month. It's gonna pay for itself. This is what I tell people. You win once, it pays your membership. And if you want a one-on-one, this is it here. No, you're adding, Miss Parks, you're adding the last number that came out. Like for today, the 720 was the last number that came out in your state. So, Samuel, you got to add up the 720 for tonight. That's for the night number. The 720. What's 7 plus 2 plus 0 equals what? Whoever wants to join, this is all the info. So add it. So what is it, Miss Parks, for tonight? And Samuel, what is it? 7. Yeah, here you go, the 9. So you're going to go up 1. You guys are not noticing every state that I'm doing, it's been 9045. You guys are not noticing that? Every state that I've been doing here, every state that I've been doing today with you guys has been 9045. You guys don't see that coincidence? Every state. This live is going to go up. You could actually go back and look at it and see it for yourself. Every state that I'm doing is the 9045. The hit sum for every state. So whoever's new here, this is what you need to do if you want to come join. You win once, you get your $9 back. But if you want to learn it quicker, when I'm talking to you, there's certain things I cannot say here. If you go, there's certain things I cannot say, but on a private chat, it's on a Zoom chat. There we could discuss it. There's more tricks that I got up the sleeve, but there's certain things I cannot say here. I don't know who's listening, but just remember, anything you learn is from what? From what you've been seeing. There's tricks to this, I'm just telling you. And anything like this, tricks. There's more information that but I cannot discuss it here. Here I could discuss it on the one-on-one. If email me, you know how many emails I get? No problem. Email me tonight. No problem. Just remember, I'm doing TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I get over 50 to 60 emails in a matter of an hour. Then I'm doing one-on-ones. Then I'm doing the live. Bear with me. Yes. So I'm apologizing. If I didn't get back to you, just remember, I'm not only doing one platform. After I finish here, I'm going where do you think I'm going now? I go on live on TikTok. I go on a private Zoom. Got 190 people that go on live every day with me. Yes, you could come look. Come join and see. So whoever wants to come join, this is what you need to do on YouTube. Become a member, or you want a private one-on-one, this is my email. It's that simple. And for tonight, I'm going live at 7:15. I'm going live here. Yes. After you join, you're going to see the video. It's going to give you the password to join in. It's a private live. All right, I'm going to do one more state. What was the last state I was going to do? The 978 and the 645. Just remember, guys, when you start seeing it, you're going to be like, wow, it's worth it. It's worth the $9. You're in anything you open. Remember, money makes money. You open up a business, you have to invest. You're going to open up a business, you open up a restaurant. You need what? You need food to make money. So you're going to buy the food, sell the food, then you're making money. Anything you open up, a barbershop, a laundromat, money makes money. With this, you're investing in yourself. You're going to learn something. You can actually make a side income with this. I can teach you the tricks with this. I've been doing this for years. For years, I've been doing this. You can look at my emails. You can actually look at the videos and read the comments. Yes, I want you to see. Just read the comments from random people that I don't even know. I want you to see it. Whoever's watching, I want you to just go look. 978 and 645. What state was that? South Carolina? South Carolina, you see this? What they doing in your state? What do you see there? Oklahoma, Aquastar, how are you? Everyone, I appreciate everyone here. Just remember, you're investing $9. You might learn something for $9. There's people that invest more money in different things. You're only investing $9. $9, you might learn something. 30 cents a day it comes out to. You win once with me, it pays itself. Think about it. You ask yourself. You never know. For $9, I guarantee you, no one's going to lose sleep for $9. Samuel, definite. Nice to meet you, always. It's a pleasure, always. Everyone that's here, it's a pleasure. Just remember, whatever you put into this is what you get out of it. You could be a member, you could go on a one-on-one. It's what you put into this. If you put into this, you're determined to learn this, you're gonna learn it. I guarantee you. You're gonna do this blindfolded. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do it blindfolded. Anything. You don't know how to ride a bicycle? I guarantee you. You practice, you're gonna learn how to ride a bicycle. You don't know how to cook? The more time you put on, you're gonna learn how to cook. Anything in life, whatever you put into. Thank you. Yes, Miss Garcia, thank you. It's a known fact. If I wasn't speaking the truth, think about it. Anything in life, whatever you put your time into, you're gonna learn it. Anything, cooking, anything you do, anything. You don't dance, you practice, you take dancing lessons, you're gonna learn how to dance. Anything you do in life. So whatever you put into this, you $9. Give it a try. $9. You never know. You might learn it. Joseph, yes, Joseph Johnson, like 3 nights he won in a row. Look at it. Read it, guys. This Joseph Johnson, 3-night win streak. People are winning. Don't take it from me. Take it from people. Everyone that's here. I don't know no one here personally. I'm just here on a live. Just see for your own self. Just remember, invest $9. You win one time, it pays itself. And what you're doing, it's not only about the $9 on learning this. What you're doing, you're networking. Why? You're meeting different people. There's over 150 people here on the live. You're meeting different people here. You're networking. You're meeting different people. You're meeting people from Mississippi, from South Carolina, from Georgia. You're networking. Yes. For $9, great entertainment. How can you beat that? Think about it. For $9, where are you going to get entertainment like that? You're meeting people. You're actually here. It's a group of us. It's a group. Yes. I think it's a great investment. I want you to think about it. Everyone, think about it. $9. You're networking. You might meet someone here that actually can help you. Yes. I like to meet people every day. That's me. You know why? The ones that listen, those are the ones that go far in life. The ones that listen. The ones that don't listen, they're not going to go far, guys. I'm telling you. I used to be like that. I used to be very stubborn, not listening to people. But now I listen to young people and older people. You know why? Those are the ones that make it. The ones that listen, those are the ones that go far. Just remember this saying. You could be a broke person. You hang around with 5 millionaires, what's going to happen? You could be that 6th millionaire if you revolve yourself around 5 millionaires. You hang around with 5 broke people, you're going to be that 6th broke person. Andrea, how are you? Are you in New York? Charlotte's in the house. Remember that saying, guys. You could be a broke person. You revolve yourself around 5 millionaires. What's going to happen? What do you think you're going to learn? You're going to, remember, you're going to be that 6th millionaire. Because why? You're learning what? their secrets on how they became millionaires. The same thing. Remember, if you revolve yourself around people that don't want anything out of life, you're going to be that same person. That's what you're going to learn. I don't mislead nobody. Think about it. You revolve yourself around 6 people that like to drink, you're going to be that 7th person that's going to be drinking. Revolve yourself around people that want more, they want better, they want real estate, they want to travel. That's what I revolve myself around with. That's what you do. Those are the ones that make it. The ones that listen. Yes, I've learned that. I used to be stubborn, very stubborn. But I've learned as I got older, I've learned. Now what I do, I don't work for nobody. I work from home. I travel. Why? Listening. Yes, Miss Patterson. That's what I bring. I want everyone, because you know what? It's not only me. What makes me different from everyone else? Everyone here, God gave us all a brain. Everyone can learn this. Anyone, you revolve yourself around people that want more, you're gonna get more. You revolve yourself around people that don't want nothing out of life, that's gonna be you. You revolve yourself around people that want to travel, that want to buy real estate, they want more, that's gonna be you. Revolve yourself around people that want to win. That's the message that I could give you. Yes. You do good, I do good. That's what I teach here. You do good, I do good. Why? You win, you learn this, my channel grows. Yes. I'm here to teach people to do this. I'm not here to take your money and run. No, I'm here to do this. This is what I do. I'm not here to take your money and run. No, I've been doing this for years. Look at my channel. Look at it. Whoever's listening, that's how confident I am. Go look. I'm here to teach people. I want you to learn this. I want you to win. Why? You win and learn this, you're going to write a good comment about it, and what's going to happen? My channel's going to grow. That's why I'm here for, to teach people how to do this. All right? Always remember that. South Carolina, just remember. Look at it. I want you to see this. South Carolina, I want you to see this. What do you see here before we end this? Look at this. 978 and 645. What do you see there? I want you to see this. I know you see. I see it clearly. I'm excited for you too also. I'm glad you joined. Yes, definite. You guys see it. That look. Running numbers. Look, 789. These are running numbers. 645. So these are all running numbers. They running numbers. Miss Parks, definite. Everyone here, everyone deserves it. Anyone. Remember this. I'm doing this. Remember, this is how I look at everybody. We all equal. No one's better than no one. We all going to the same place. We're all born. We all going to the same place. No one here is better. I always treat everybody equal. I respect everybody. I treat everybody equal. No one's better than no one here. I treat everyone fair and equal. That's how I do. I do things the right way. Yes, that's why I've learned so much from people that I've learned by listening. I used to work a 9 to 5. I don't work a 9 to 5 no more. I have my own business from home. I work from home. I travel. That's what. Why? For listening. If I would have been hard-headed, I still would have been working a 9 to 5. But just remember, look, 789-645. The ones that listen, just remember that saying before I end this live. The ones that listens, those are the ones that go far in life. I'm telling you, I've learned that. And I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. The ones that are determined, that want better for themselves, those are the ones that make it. Yes, Ms. Parks, everyone that's here, just remember. Yes, just remember. B-Rad, how are you? What's happening? Donna, just remember, always, you got to, whatever you put to this. Salute, man. How are you? Big Rad, what's happening? Yes, always remember, whatever you put into this is what you get out of it. Anything in life. You don't know how to cook? Anything. You put your time into, you got to put your time into this. I'm not going to say and sit here it's going to be easy and learn this. No, you got to put in your work. You got to put your time into this. You got to learn this. You got to learn the steps to this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, you're going to win. Here, play this number, you're going to win. I'm not going to mislead nobody. You got to put your work into this. There's steps to this. Step 1, you learn your rundown. Step 2, yes, there's steps to this. Yes, Erica, you can message me or email me, definite. Be Rad, thank you, man, always. But just remember, South Carolina, in your state, they giving running numbers. They gave you 2 running numbers, so you look at it. 645 and 9, look at it. 645 and 978. Look at it. 978, 645. They're giving running numbers. So when they give numbers like that, you're seeing what? Doubles coming. When you see numbers like that, repeating like that, 978, 645. Look out for the double numbers. Those bring double numbers. When you see numbers coming out like that, 789, 123, numbers that repeat, 345. What's coming? The double numbers. No, definite, Donna. What I teach here is the steps to this, the way I was taught. Are you writing down the results, Donna? You got to write down what state you play in. You got to write down the results. You first, everything I suggest anyone to learn this by steps. You learn this, step 1, and steps. Everything. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you're going to learn it in 2 seconds. No, you got to put your work into it. Anyone, not only you, Donna, anyone that's listening. You got to, I'm not going to say and tell, yes, you learn in 2 days. No, you got to put your work in. You want to learn the mirror numbers. You want to learn how to do the day sum. You want to learn how to do the head sum. You want to learn how to do the location. You want to learn how to do the patterns. That's why you write down the results. And the location is by following it. It's like playing checkers. You're going to track it. Be Rad, thank you. Definite. People are clearly saying it. Why? Just random people. I go from here, now I go to TikTok. You could go there too. People are going to say the same thing. Why? It's working. If this wasn't working, you got to put your work in. I salute you. I appreciate you. Michelle, definite. What's the 764? That's the 912. Yes, the 764 is the 912. Anytime you see a number like that, yes. Try doing that. Write down the reason. How many draws in Missouri? Two or 3. Write them down. Then you got to learn your rundown, your mirror numbers, your locations, your patterns. You got to track the number that's coming out. You got to see it. You got to track it. It's like playing checkers, guys. It's like I'm telling you, I be straight up. I'm not going to mislead nobody. You know why? My name is on the line. I don't got to mislead nobody. I'm telling you the facts. This is what it is. Anyone can learn this. If you put your time into this, you can learn it. Anything. Cooking, you don't know how to ride a bike. Anything you put your time into, you're going to learn it. Anything. Anything. Donna, I promise you're going to learn it. But start from the basic. Donna. Start from the basic. Start with the rundown. Then start with your mirror number. Start. You have to be organized to do this. Anyone that's listening, to do well with this, you have to be organized. You can't be all over the place doing this. Do things in steps. Until you master this, go into the next step. You master this, go into the next step. You got to master each step. This is how you're going to be successful doing this. And you have to be organized. You got to keep your day results in one book, the night results in one book. You have to be organized. You got to track down how often they're using the day sum in Missouri. You see, Aqua Star, yes, that's every number has 8 numbers, 8 combinations. The 623 is the 628, 718, 123. That's all in the same family. Each number got, that's why I could teach more on a one-on-one. There's more tricks to this. Just remember this, each number, I'm going to teach you something before I leave right now. Each number has a family. It's the 718. That's 28. That's what? That's the 713. 8 numbers. There's 8 different combinations, guys. Remember, each number, the 123, the 678. You understand? Each number has 8 different combinations. Remember that, always. There's a group of a family numbers, guys. Yes. Always remember each number, it doesn't matter, 523, the family to that is the 870, the 785, the 230. Each number has a group of families, 8 numbers in each number. 8 different combinations, guys. You're going to learn that. Guys, I appreciate you. You guys want to continue? You got the email. If you want the one-on-one, I suggest anyone to join this. 30 cents a day on YouTube. Or you want the private live. There's a lot of things I cannot say. If you could read between the lines, I cannot say this here. This is not my platform. This is YouTube. I can't say certain things. But here, this is on Zoom. There's certain things. There's a lot of tricks that I cannot say here. So I suggest anyone that wants to learn these tricks, because there's more tricks, but I cannot say it here again. So again, this is my email. And again, I'm going live right now. So if you want to come join, yes, I go live there every day, guys. All right? I appreciate everybody here that actually was here on this live. If you want to see it again, it's going to be up. It's going to be up again. You can actually see it. Aquastar, everyone, I appreciate everybody here. Enjoy your Thirsty Thursday. Have a good evening. This is Numbers with Dave. And you can actually look at my merchandise. I sold t-shirts. You can look at it. Guys, I sold t-shirts. Yes, t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers. You can go look. I appreciate everyone here. This is not something that I'm just going to come and leave. No, this is what I do every day, guys. All right? I appreciate all of you guys. Winner, chicken dinner. This is Numbers with Dave, the Lotto King. And I'm out. I appreciate all of you. Have a good evening. Happy Thursday.